हांव कार्मिना बार्बोसा तुमकां हेराल्ड टीव्हीच्या खोबरा पुत्राक येवकार दिता. सद्याक गरमीचे दीस चलतात आनी राज्यान बिजलेचो वापर करपी नागरिकांक म्हारगायेची आनीकूय गरमी लागपाची आसा. जॉयंट इलेक्ट्रिसिटी रेग्युलेटरी कमिशनान ह्या म्हयन्याची पयली तावन लागू करूंक बिजलेचें बील 5.19% वाडयलां. जरी हें मोल सोडयलां तें थोडेंच दिसता, तरी आसतना सकयल्या आनी मदल्या पावंड्याच्या लोकांक ताचो चिमटो येतलो. बिलान मोड सोडयलां ते प्रमाणे फाटल्या वर्सांतल्या सप्टेंबरा परी एका किलोवाटाक 1.69 रुपया फारीक करचे पडटले आनी रस्त्याचेर बिजल्यो पेटयतात ताचे खातीर एका किलोवाटाक 8 पैसे फारीक करचे पडटले.
See, already the people in Goa are reeling under the pressure of high price inflation. Prices of essential commodities, that is food item, vegetables, fish, everything has gone up. आणि सरकाराचो ताजेर कसलोच कंट्रोल ना. पेट्रोल वाडला, डिझेल वाडला, लायट उदकाची बिलां वाडल्या आनी आतां लायटीची बिलां वाडोवपाचे प्रयत्न चल्ला. आनी इफ they hike the prices in electricity, it will be the third consecutive price hike in the electricity bill, which is very dangerous trend, because this government फक्त लोकांचेर टॅक्स मारप आनी सरकार चलप. How can you run the government only by taxing the people, and how much you will tax the people? आणि लोकांचो पेशन्साचो अंत तुम्ही कितलो पळयतलो, हो एक प्रश्न आसा.
हे सरकार जे आमचे आसा पळय ते सरकार हे गोंयकारांचेर बर्डन जाल्ले आसा, अशा प्रकारचे सरकार जाला. ह्या लोकांनी म्हाका दिसता चाणक्य परत एकदा वाचचो पडटलो. चाणक्यान अशें सांगिल्लें की जे टॅक्स हे अशा प्रकारे घेवंक जाय जशें मधमाशी म्होंव काडटा आनी ते म्होंव काडटकीर म्होंवूय मेळटा आनी फुलांक झाडांक त्रासूय जायना. अशा प्रकारचे टॅक्सेशन सिस्टम हे सरकाराचे आसूंक जाय. पूण आमचो सरकार म्हटलें जाल्यार अजगर, तो अख्खोच गिळूंक सोदता. ह्या सरकारान आमचेर डिमॉनिटायझेशन लायलें, ह्या सरकारान आमचेर GST लायले, जेका लागून लोकांच्या हातांतल्यान पयसो गेलो, जाका लागून लोकांचे धंदे पिड्यार जाले, धंदे बंद जाले. लोकां कडेन आयच्या डेटीक पयसो ना आनी पयशे नासतना हे सरकार लोकां कडल्यान आनी पयशे काडूंक सोदता.
सो आयज पळयत जाल्यार आयज खंय ना खंय तरी LPG चार्जीस जे आसा हे सामके खूब वाडलेले आसा. तेच बरोबर वॉटर चार्जीस बीन वाडलेले आसा. तशेंच आतां समज हे इलेक्ट्रिसिटी चार्जीस समज वाडीत आनी हेज्या फ्युचरानूय हे इलेक्ट्रीक चार्जीस जे आसा हे अशेंच वाडपाचे आसा. सो म्हाका दिसता की हे खंय ना खंय तरी सामान्य मनशाक खूब हेजो मारो बसपाचो आसा. आनी ज्या मनशाचो आयज इन्कम 15,000 सकयल आसा, 10,000 सकयल आसा, तेंचे म्हाका दिसता की खुबशे जे पयशे आसा हे बिलानूच वयता आनी ताका लागून अशा हे सामान्य लोकांक हे खूब मॅटर करतले.
देवेंद्र गांवकर फॉर हेरल्ड टीव्ही.
आज रातीक राज्यांतल्या आनी संवसारांतल्या सगळ्या इगोर्जांनी मन्नांतलो पुनर्जीवनपण चालवल्या जेजूची पास्काची परब मनयतली. पास्काचे परबेच्या आदल्या दिसा दिलोल्या संदेशान गोजेवंतांक, निराशी जालोल्यांक, भायर आयलोल्यांक आनी जिविताचे परिस्थितीचे देगेर रावतल्यांक बोरवासो आनी तेंको दिवंक मानादीक फिलीप नेरी कार्डियल फेर्रावान उलो मारला. गोंयान रावतल्या सगळ्यांनी आपणाची खासगी कुशीन दवरून दुसऱ्याच्यो कुश्यो वयर उरतात तसलो समाज घडोवन हाडूंक आतां कात दिवन वावचे अशें ताणें फुडें सांगलें.
On this Easter day, I would like to extend my cordial greetings to all those who believe in the triumph of Jesus over death and evil and his promise of eternal life. This is what we celebrate today, that Christ did not end up in the tomb, but that he rose from the dead, making us sharers in his new life. Easter encourages us to infuse our society with newness of life and purpose. The risen Lord invites us to offer hope and support to the needy, the dejected, the outcast, and those who live on the peripheries. As I send out my wishes for a happy and grace-filled Easter, I pray that all of us living in this beautiful state of Goa may join together in building a society wherein the interests of others will reign above our own interests. May we be challenged to be genuine agents of peace, understanding, and goodwill. I wish you, one and all, a joyful Easter with abundant blessings of Jesus, the risen Lord.
Bureau Report, Herald TV.
पास्काची परब ही क्रिस्तांव धर्मांतली सगळ्यान परस व्हडली परब. जेजूच्या 3 दीस कोस्टा मोडना आनी कुसार खेळावपा उपरांत जेजूच्या पुनर्जीवनपणाची परब मनयतात. खुबशा क्रिस्तांव इगोजांक पास्काची परब म्हणल्यार खुशालकायेची परब आनी ती पुर्बेक तावन प्राचिताचो, मागण्याचो आनी उपास करपाचो काळ सोंपता. दक्षिण गोंयान आज मोदयान रातीक पास्काची परब मनोवंक खुबशा इगोजांनी नेटान तयारी चालू आसा. पूण पास्काचे पुर्बेचो खरो अर्थ कितें? फुडें आयकात.
कोंकणा कर तो देव कुर्सा बेलो आनी मागीर सोतमान तेला म्हण तुजें. जेजू कुर्सार चडोवंक ना देवूंक ना. जेजू कुर्सार चडलेलो मरूंक आनी आमचे पातोक काबार करून आमचें मोन काबार करून आपल्या वेळार जेजू जिवंत जाता. आनी आयज आमी राती जेजूच्या जिवंतपणाचो गूढ समारोप केला. जेजू मेल्ल्या मदें घातलेलो पूण तो जिवंत जाता. सगळ्या संवसाराक नव्यान जिवीत आनी जिवंतपण दिवंक सोतमानतेरी मनशां आयज देवाक वाखाणटली, देवाक हालेलुया म्हणटली, कित्याक आमची कूड नव्यान जिवंत जाता आनी आमकां व्हडल्यो व्हडल्यो वस्तू मेवतात. जिवंतपण जेजूचें, तेच बरोबर जेजूचें कोश्ट मोन आनी जिवीत आमकां व्हडलें देवाचें देण. आनी आयच्या दिसा आमी उज्याचेर आशिर्वाद घालतले, उदकाचेर आशिर्वाद घालतले आनी मिसाची भेट समोर उरतले. आनी मागीर हो जेजू जाय आमकां इतलें केलां तो आमकां आमच्या घरांनी मेळूंक येतलो. ते पास्कल ब्लेसिंगाक, पास्कल ब्लेसिंगाक फुड्यान मिनींग आहा. हो जेजू आमच्या घरांनी येता, आमच्या घरांचेर आशिर्वाद घालूंक, आमच्या गोराव्यांचेर आशिर्वाद घालून, आमच्या रस्त्यांचेर आमच्या सगळ्या गांवचेर. तुमकां सगळ्यांक बरी पास्काची परब हांव दिता. देवान तुमचेर आशिर्वाद घालूं. हालेलुया.
Here today, the Holy Spirit Church too, the Easter celebrations are going to take place. Also at Our Lady of Rosary Church, Fatoda, Great Church, Margaon, Carmelite Monastery, Margaon, and other places of Goa and the whole of the world. The preparations are going on full swing.
Inasa Narona for Herald TV.
इनोसेंट गोंयकारांच्या ओजारांनी मेत्रांचे जागे बाटा लुटून घाली ताची चौकशी करपी स्पेशल इन्व्हेस्टिगेशन टीम सांगता त्या प्रमाणे हे सगळे करूंक सरकारी अधिकाराचो हात आसलो. हे घोटाळे सरकारी अधिकारी नासतना जावंक शकनात म्हूण ओ हेराल्डो सदांच सांगत आयलोले. हे जागे लुटूंक सरकारी गाडयो चलोवप्यांक तावन खात्यांतल्या उंचल्या अधिकाऱ्यांचो लेगीत आस्पाव आसा.
The SIT formed in August 2022 has received more than 450 complaints involving land grabbing of over 700 properties. However, of the 450, 44 complaints are being presently heard by the Commission of Inquiry on Land Grabbing. The designated police officer of SIT attached to the crime branch has in his affidavit revealed the modus operandi of how land grabbing was executed. The officer deposed before the commission that the accused persons identified one Christian family having common Goan surnames, for example, Fernandez, Rodriguez, D'Souza, etc., and fraudulently transferred the said property in their names. Thereafter, the accused persons managed to register their family succession deed by suppressing the family details before the sub-registrar's office and later transferred the property to genuine prospective buyers. The SIT revealed that the gang of accused persons prepared fake or false documents in the Portuguese language showing deeds of sale in the common Christian names which are shown as the blood relatives of the accused. Then, with the help of the archives department staff, they managed to insert the said forged deeds of sale in the record of the archives department and subsequently obtained and certified copies of the same. They made it look like an authenticated document certified by the archives department and further got them translated into English. After all this, the accused used to file an application for the mutation before the office of Mamladar by enclosing a copy of the forged sale deed along with the English translated copy for inclusion of their names in Form 1 and 14. The next step is to register the first sale deed to transfer the said property in the name of a fictitious buyer. It may be noted here that in many cases the buyer is also the accused facing charges in the cases. After registering the sale deed, the land grabber and fake successor of the original Goan landowner moved the file for a mutation to enroll their names as the new owners. Then they made a genuine sale to the next party which doesn't know the background and presented genuine papers in the name of the seller, who is one other than the main accused land grabber, who has transformed into the legal heir or successor of the original owner. Along with the archives, the accused gang has been involved in preparing the forged sale deeds and inserting the same in the record of the sub-registrar's office as well. Bureau Report, Herald TV.
चिबेल लिव्रा फेव्रस कोपेला फाटल्यान 7व्या वॉर्डात आसलेलो वेटलँड जागो कायद्या आड वचून भरून काडटालो तो जागृत नागरिकांनी शुक्रारा दीस सगळ्यांची नोंदणी काडलो. सद्याक नितळसाणीची जागृताय चालू आसतना एक ट्रक कचरो आनी हेर नाका जाल्ल्यो वस्तू हाडून थंयचे परंपरीक कोडयेन घालून ती आडायता तो सांपडायलो आनी फुडें थंय घरां बांदपाची तयारी चलयता हेंवूय कळून आयलें. पुलिसांनी ट्रक चलोवप्यांक आपणाच्या ताब्यात घेतला.
हांवें एक ट्रक दवरलेलो, म्हणजे 2 ट्रक तेज्या पयलीं गेल्ले आनी त्या उपरांत हांवें एक ट्रक सांपडायलो जेन्ना आमी क्लिनिनेस ड्रायव्ह करताले आमच्या कपेला लागीं. आतां हो ट्रक डेब्रीज डंप करतालो ह्या जाग्यार आनी द मेन कॉज तो म्हणटा कितें ते घराबो आहा तो त्या घराब्यान आपल्याक सांगलें हे डंप कर म्हणून. पूण हांव कितें म्हणटा, जेन्ना तूं डंप करता तो नळा वो तो ड्रेनेज कितें आहा ते तुमी लक्षांत दवरपाक जाय. ते घर सेफ करपाक लागून ते कॉलेप्स जाता हे सोल्यूशन नो. ये किसने बोला आपको उड़ाने के लिए? ये जगह वाला. कौन जगह? ये जगह है इधर बौड़ी है ना. कौन ये बौड़ी है? देखो क्या पता है. तुम कैसा उड़ाया, किसका परमिशन लेके? वो है ना कॉन्ट्रैक्टर. कौन कॉन्ट्रैक्टर? ये तो वेटलैंड है. बुलाता ना. बुला सरपंच का पै सरपंच. This is the truck. This is the truck, and here if you see, this is ward number 7, and see the debris for land filling. This is all land filling, and there is what do you call this, man? All debris. No, it's a vaur. It's a nalla over here, which has been. I'll show you exactly what they are doing. Lots of illegalities are going on here. I'll take you to the place. See, this is how they fill the land and they build the houses. This is all the debris. This is how land filling is being done. See, you can see the ditch. They just fill this land and afterwards they construct houses like this. I don't know how the TCP and how they get permissions for this. See how the massive constructions are going on. There is a land filling, massive land filling in in the water bodies of Chimbel, just behind Librafef's chapel in Chimbel. I have brought this notice to the Sarpanch as well as the PI of Old Goa, who promptly took action, and the Sarpanch also, he came immediately and he had a look about it. And we have arrested the driver for dumping 3 trucks of construction material in the pond, and hence he is been arrested by the PI of Old Goa. And now we are going to put a complaint to the WRD and see that the whole thing is being removed.
Bureau Report, Herald TV.
गोंयचो पयलो आंतरराष्ट्रीय फुटबॉल खेळगडो आनी 1964 वर्सांतले गोंयचे संतोष ट्रॉफी टीमीचो पयलो कॅप्टन आनी फुटबॉल मोलावेलो ओस्ताद मिनिनो फिग्रेटो सोणवारा दीस एप्रिलाचे 8 सकाळी ह्या संवसाराक वतलो. मिनिनो फिग्रेटो हो साबार गोंयकारां मदलो एक गोंयकार जो मुळाव्या पावंड्यार तावन उंचल्या पावंड्यार पर्यंत बऱ्यांतलो बरो फुटबॉल खेळ्ळो. गोंय पुर्तुगेजाच्या ताब्याकाल आसतना पुर्तुगेजा सांगाता फुटबॉल खेळपी साबार गोंयकारां मदें ताचो आस्पाव आसलो. गोंयची सुटका जातच गोंय भारताचो भाग जालो तेन्ना ताणें बऱ्यांतलो बरो खेळ करून भारती पंगडाक हारयलेले आसात. आदल्या फुटबॉल खेळप्यांनी फुटबॉलाचो ओस्ताद मिनिनो फिग्रेडोक आर्गां ओंपली.
Goa's first international football player, first captain of Santosh Trophy team and a football legend, Menino Figueiredo died early Saturday, 8th April 2023 morning. He captained Goa's first Santosh Trophy team in 1964. He introduced Goa to India as a footballing force that would later send shivers to all and sundry. Menino Figueiredo played alongside the Portuguese footballers. When Goa became independent, what a sight he must have been playing for newly independent Goa. Menino was also the first Nis Goinkar born, trained and bred in Goa to play for India. He played right foot defence, earning the nickname Hamo or Pillar. You didn't have to worry if he was there. If there was anything for the opposition to know, he could play both feet and in the air.
He was a star of Goa and legend. You can say a legend of Goa. Now I call it Konkani Montala, but I have not seen him playing. But I've heard a lot of things from him when I was there. But it's as a legend has died now. Let's lay to rest.
Yeah, and the fact is that he was the first player who was born and brought up in Goa, and he went on to play for India also. So how do you think of that? Because that time there were very few facilities.
See, during our time and during his time, there were a lot of less facilities. But
Yeah.
nowadays, players get good facilities. But overall, I can say that what he has done for Goa is a proud moment, and we should keep it in as a memories for us, whatever he has done for Goa.
I've seen him in 60s. I've seen him play for Salgonkas, especially in the Gold Cup. I think that was the last I've seen him in action. Is first Bandhavgarh Gold Trophy, and Menino was a huge figure on the field. It looks like he's covering the midfield and the defenders very easily, and he was very sensible footballer. And he had such a structure. He should have been, to me, by that time, I don't know how the communication could have played for some years for the country, which unfortunately was not possible. I don't know, maybe communication and whatever it is. But he was a nice gentleman. When I was in the Sports Authority of Goa, he has taken the responsibility of coaching at Carbona Center. And I've been touched over to him for years. For years, except the last 1 or 2 years, I was not much in touch with him due to various reasons. And we miss him. He's such a person. Even after football, he was friendly. He was sort of a kind person. He used to come. He was quite elder to me. Whenever I was in the office in stadium, he would walk into the stadium just pushing the door and say, "Hello, Brahmanan." And such a nice person. I can't forget him. And we missed a big loss for the one football. May I only pray to God that Menino rest in eternal peace.
So, how do you rate him as a player?
As a player, he had a fantastic physique. And true physique of a top professional footballer. And not only that, he was visionary on the field. for his headings, for his passings, the ball control. He was everywhere, helping defense, helping the attack. That much I can talk about him, and very attractive person on the field.
Sir, what do you think of the fact that he came up when there were no facilities?
Exactly. All footballers, most of the footballers have come up that way. His personal enthusiasm, interest, and I think strong will. They just wanted to enjoy football. Most of the footballers did the same thing. Facilities, giving facilities, you cannot be an international unless you devote yourself. You got to be highly dedicated. Sacrifices, a lot of things are required there. Even on the game day, he knows what time to eat. Where was science those days? Everyone was saying much big enjoy Sankale. Much light there gaming. This is all science. Was that not a science that time? There are a lot of things which have happened, and players never looked back. And there was huge support from the families those days, from the villages those days. This football. And that's one of the reasons without all these facilities have moved up to that level, and like other players too.
Jovitio Lopez for Herald TV.
फोंडे बांडोरा श्री नागेश देवस्थान हांगा चात्रा पूर्णिमा उत्सव मनोवंक भरपूर लोक आजीर जालो. हो महारा उत्सव सोडवारा दीस सांजेच्या 5:30 वरांचेर जालो. ह्या चात्रा पूर्णिमा उत्सवाचें म्हत्व कितें आनी ते परबीन कितें आटापलोलें आसा ते फुडें आयकात.
आज महारूत जालो सकाळी. महारूत म्हणजे सकाळी आज नागेश देवस्थान ते नागेशाचे लक्ष्मीनारायण गणपती हांचे सकाळी 5:30 पालखेन महाराजांत आगमन जालें. ताजे नंतर महाराजांत देवाचे बसयलो. ताजे नंतर महाआरती जाल्यो. ताजे नंतर आमच्या पर्तगाळचे स्वामी महाराजाचे हस्ते नाल्ल फोडून, रथाचेर नाल्ल फोडून, बाकीचे भक्तजनांनी महाजनांनी सगळ्याचेर नाल्ल फोडून मागीर रथाचें प्रस्थान सौंदेकर राजाच्या वाड्यार जालें. ताजे नंतर मागीर सौंदेकर राजाचें आगमन जावन थंय महाआरती जाल्यो आनी मागीर परत देवाचें आगमन परत देवळांत येवन आरती जावन महाप्रसाद लोकांक प्रसाद वितरण करण्यात आलो.
आमची चैत्र पौर्णिमा जात्रा 2 तारखेक सुरू जाल्या आणि आज ताची रातची सांगता जाता नौकाविरांवर. त्या निमित्तान खास विशेष उपस्थिती आणि एक इतिहासान नोंद जावपासारकी पर्तगाळ स्वामीचे हांगा वास्तव्य चैत्र पौर्णिमेक जात्रेक जाला. 5 तारखेक तांचें आगमन जालां. आज 7 तारखेक सकाळीं हांगा महाविष्णू यज्ञ सुरू जाला. ताजी आज दनपरां 12:30 वाजता महाराजाच्या उपस्थितीत ताजी सांगता जातली कळ्ळें तुका. ताजे उपरांत आरती जावन कळ्ळें महाप्रसाद जातलो. मागीर तशेंच 2 वरांचेर महाराजाची परती उपस्थिती जावन महाराजाची आमचे संस्थान तर्फे अध्यक्ष नायकान पाद्यपुजा आनी मागीर आशिर्वाद आनी हे जावन महाराजाचे प्राण. आतां जो पळय आमचे महाविष्णू यज्ञ सुरू जाला.
अत्यंत पुरातन जावन आशिल्लें हे नागेश महारुद्र देवता गोंयांत खंय एक स्थान पल्लट जालें ना देवा सानिध्य पयर पासून हांगा आसा. हें अत्यंत महत्वाचें गोश्ट. अनेक देव हांगासून कर्नाटका गेल्ले आसा, अनेक स्थानांतर जाल्ले आसा हांगाचे. तरी नागेश महारुद्र देवता हे पयलीं परसून आसा. हांगा तो साईक जावन आसा. ही स्थान पल्लट जालां. अत्यंत महत्व समस्त हे ग्रामचे हे गांवचे अत्यंत महत्वपूर्ण आनी ते पूर्ण सासाई आशिल्ले देव नागेश महारुद्र. हे तागेले केन्ना आठवण केल्यार आमचे अनेक तरेचे खंयचे ते दुखापती आसल्या ती परिहार जाता. तांची एक माज नश म्हणून भक्त भावीक आनी तेच प्रमाणे हांगा ग्रामस्थ आशिल्ल्या समस्त ग्रामस्थांक सर्वांक तो ते वेळार पावता अशी एक विशिष्ट ख्याती देवाची आसा.
ब्युरो रिपोर्ट हेरल्ड टीव्ही.
पावसाचो काळ सुरू जावचे पयलीं स्मार्ट सिटीची कामां सोंपोवंक हेतू आसा म्हूण उत्तर गोंयची कलेक्टर मामू हेगन कोडीत केली. पणजी सद्याक वावर चलता ताचे खातीर ताका खुबशा आडकोडीक तोंड दिवचें पडटा आनी ताका लागून उशीर जाता म्हूण तिणें फुडें सांगलें. वावर सोंपोवंक दुसरो उपाय सोदून काडपाचे यत्न चालू आसात म्हूण तिणें फुडें सांगलें.
Work is going on, but I can see that the progress is slightly slow because there are a lot of practical difficulties also. Like when you're digging, like I've seen, I'm on the field every day. So there are a lot of other utilities that is coming underground. Because you all are also there on the field. A lot of pipes, a lot of cross lines which are across the road. So when we are trying to pull a pipe, when we are trying to make a drain, which is as per our initial plan, then we are coming to know that there are a lot of other difficulties which is there under the ground. To tackle that, entire 24 hours goes. So that progress is a little slow. So that's why we've also amped up our physical inspection. We also come on the weekends also to ensure that whatever roadblock is there, we are there to resolve it on the site also. Now we have to do it on mission mode only. So that is why I have come to inspect. So as of today, we've inspected a couple of junctions. One is the main work of Universal Walkway, which is near that Neptune, Pantaloons, that stretch. So there the drain work is happening. Again, we saw the same thing. There were some underground old pipes, old water lines, which were kind of obstructive to the line that we were trying to lay. However, we are trying to find a solution. We are pulling our drain deeper, or we are trying to, put a pipe instead of concrete. So there are a lot of practical problems. So only way to go about it is to monitor on a daily basis. रेक्टिफाई कर रहे हैं जितना भी कर सकते हैं. वी आर ट्राइंग टू फाइंड ऑल्टरनेट सोल्यूशन ऑल्सो. वो भी साइड पे ही जाके पता चलता है बिकॉज इज आवर प्रैक्टिकल प्रॉब्लम. सिटिंग इन ऑफिस इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू से कि ये नहीं हो रहा है, वो हो रहा है, ये नहीं हो रहा है. यू हैव टू कम एंड सी.
ओके, सिटी बहुत पुरानी है, वो पता चलता है कि बाबा ये यहाँ पे
सो फार एज माई एक्सपीरियंस गोज एटलीस्ट विद स्मार्ट सिटी वर्क जहाँ भी हम लोग काम कर रहे हैं, the old plans in the sense nobody really knows कितना क्या हुआ है. So a lot of things
पुरानी
we are finding
pipes,
out.
पुरानी drainages पता नहीं चल रहा है.
A lot of things we are finding out practically on ground. वो practical problem है which a lot of people will not understand because local passers-by or residents would not be there on site also to see ना. But the laborers who are working, जो कॉन्ट्रैक्टर्स है, उनको ही पता है क्या है. सो नाउ डायरेक्टली आई एम आस्किंग देम ओनली.
क्वालिटी जो है काम का वो बराबर है. अभी जो उधर गटर का चल रहा था, बीच में से पाइप निकल गए जो ब्लॉक, अभी इधर हमने देखा था वो स्टार्टिंग में आगे वाला. हाँ, महालक्ष्मी के सामने वाला जो है, जो बीच में से बड़े बड़े पाइप गए और पूरा ब्लॉक है, और वो भी ड्रेनेज कंटिन्यू हो रहा है आगे.
आर यू सेटिस्फाइड विद द
क्वालिटी तो अभी देख के कैसे पता सकते हैं. क्वालिटी इज अ साइंटिफिक प्रोसेस. टू असेस अ क्वालिटी यू हैव टू put it through a quality check, a quality test. Only then can you tell. Now I cannot say bad quality, good quality. That is too descriptive.
आपका टारगेट क्या है अप टू मानसून? 30th जून आपका टारगेट आपने क्या रखा है?
See, initially we had said that 31st March existing जो करेंगे will finish it, but subsequently some of the G20 works were also important for us to include before we finish our work. So most of our works finishes with road asphalting or road concretization. So before that happens, everything else that should happen like storage cup line, manholes, that should have finished. So once those are over, then my work will take over and I will finish asphalting or concretizing the road. Then the road will be a complete finished flow. That is why the delay also is happening. But there are multiple factors.
Okay.
You all will see if you all are also.
तो पणजी नॉर्मली मानसून में फ्लडिंग का मेजर प्रॉब्लम रहता है. इस बार वो अगेन एक बार फेस करना होगा या सॉर्ट आउट हो जाएगा क्योंकि इनकम्प्लीट वर्क है.
Let us see what happens because whichever 300 meter stretch, at least internal roads and Santinez में जितना भी हमने लगाया है, it is for the purpose of one of the benefits of the way we have designed is flood mitigation.
Sagun Gowde for Herald TV.
आयच्या कोबरापुत्राक इतलेच. हेराल्ड टीव्ही कोबरापुत्र आयकोले देखून तुमकां देव बरें करूं. अदीक कोबरा खातीर उपकार करून आमकां फेसबुकार आनी ट्विटराचेर फॉलो करात.